stream
run.
is going to be live in 2 minutes. But basically, okay. This is the match: Fox Boy Maid Cafe versus Fairytail. Both of them have had rough matches. I mean, Swift's team has been having more rough matches, but um, Fox Boy Maid Cafe able to have at least one win compared to the 0-2 that Fairytale has. But we've got some subs in tonight, but we also got some full time replacements for Fairytale as well. And go ahead and explain those, Golden Boot.
Yes. So Fairytale, Jab and Smiley are no longer with the team. They're gone for personal reasons. Best of luck to them in the future, and good luck to them. So Mobda will be the full time replacement for Smiley for Fairytale. Gallon is currently a sub for them technically. Swift is still looking for a full time duelist replacement for his team, but hey, maybe if he does really well, he may offer it to him. And Fox Point Maid Cafe has Wilford filling in for. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on who it is. Who it is? You know who it is, Giraffe?
I am unsure as well.
All right, I can. Excuse me, I can pull up the rosters right here real quickly, but Wilford did actually sub for Fairytale in their last game. He's a reliable sub for duelists. Can play a couple of the strong in duelist picks. Can also flex the strategist if needed. He is filling for. Second, I have the rosters up right now. Who it is? Side beat. Okay, it is side. Nope, not side beef. It is Isra. He's filling for Isra tonight.
Okay.
So, yep, just to go through these rosters real quickly, we got Swag was ranked for flex, can flex to every role, primarily known for his venom. He's got a very good venom. Harish is strong. Is a strong Thor player. Riolu is mostly the star of the show for this team on duelists, and you have Aizu and Side Beef in the back line. For Fairytale, I think this is Gutpuller's first match he's played in. I don't remember if he played in the last game against Crocster. As we know with Swiftastic, he's the best at everything. He's the best player. He's the best player in this tournament. Part of the reason this team's probably been losing is because he has been using his full power. He probably doesn't want to unleash that yet, or else this entire tournament would be scared of him. We have Dean, who is who's a very strong duelist player. Here, he needs to start winning a few games, or Figlet has threatened that he will drop out of the top 15 on the podcast. And you have Twixie in the back line and Mobdo making their first match debut, as they will be the first time, as this will be their first appearance in a match.
Yeah, I mean,
So we're gonna sorry, you can go.
no, no, we're gonna go right into this. I mean, pretty much, just making sure everybody's ready. Of course, a little bit delay on our end, because I decided not to press the button that says start streaming. I was like, why is it not start streaming? I swear I did everything. I didn't, so that sucks.
We did this in more detail, like before he realized. So if you're wondering why stream was wrong, he I think he's on this side. Blame this guy.
It's me. I'm the stream
Yeah,
guy.
blame this guy.
I'm horrible.
Blame him. He's a chud.
A chud. Hold on.
Everyone type in the chat that Giraffe is a chud.
No, 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 no. Don't do this to me.
All right. Match is going to begin. This will be also once again in Division A. So let's see if Fairytale can get their first win of the tournament. Currently 0-2. Fox Boy Maid Cafe is
Let's see
2-1. Oh, and I forgot to.
Oh no. See, call this guy a chud.
Yeah, call both of us chuds. We're just terrible at streaming. We should mean.
See, hey,
Whose
the one
brilliant
that made
idea?
this.
Why did Swift think we were good enough to do this, man?
We've done it like 4 different times. We're gonna mess
And
up.
we still can't get it right.
See, 5th time's the charm.
Yep. Oh my god. All right. Restarting. Because Royal Palace is not in the map pool. Unless they want to play.
No.
Yeah. Because we don't put it in the map.
It's okay. Yeah, and make sure
Yep. All right. There.
Yahoo!
All right, map pool has been fixed. That is completely on me.
Coaster's selling. No,
We know
we're just delaying the time. We want you to have a good match experience, you know?
we're chuds. All right, so first map is gonna be Burin T'Challa for domination. As we're gonna be going into this game, can Fairytail finally get their first match victory of the tournament, and can Fox Boy Maid Cafe they rise up in their tournament standings? I
I
think they're two.
think
Are they 2-1 or 1-1? I can't remember.
they're 1-1, I believe, right now for
All right, let me take a look at
Swag's
the
team.
standings. Yeah,
Swagnolati's team specifically.
yeah. So, yep, here we go. Yep, they are 1-1 just for their group standings. You have Cinder at the top at 3-0, Croc at 1-0, Icy Hot hasn't played a match yet, Foxboy at 1-1, and Vibes and Fairytale are at 0-2. As we're gonna be going into the ban phase, and we're actually, what's this? Foxboy gonna be Dino's the first ban from both teams.
Wow. That is
That is the
they're
first
making
time
this
I've ever seen
interesting.
that.
They're like, okay,
Yeah,
are we gonna be playing Gambit in here? We see
let's just see. We're gonna.
when we see Twixie, she looks like she has a
I
Lord Rogue
think,
right here. I mean, that's gonna be
yeah.
pretty
Are we
good.
gonna see a Gambit save from
We
Fairytale?
are.
Looks like it, and oh, it's a Venom save. Oh, they
Oh,
gotta.
they
They
gotta save
gotta.
Swagnolati. Oh no, that's
They have been.
actually
We've been tricked. We have been
what is
backstabbed, and quite
this?
possibly bamboozled. And it's going to potentially be a Gambit ban for Fairytale. They're gonna capitalize on this immediately from the looks of it. So we are gonna be hopefully seeing this ban. Yep, it is going to be Gambit. So Fairytale not gonna be able to play Gambit. As for Foxboy, looks like they're gonna save Gambit, so they're gonna have the Gambit advantage. Which,
Mm,
which compared to what some people would think of how strong of a character he is, hasn't really been doing too well in this tournament. That's got the best character in the
Gunstar.
game, but pretty much has a negative win rate.
Mm-hmm.
Star Lord is going to be the next ban for Fairytale. Gonna not allow that Raging Royal Flush and Galactic Legend Ultimate combo to go through. And most of the reason why Gambit has struggled in this tournament when he isn't banned, because a lot of the teams that are able to play him don't really have a true Gambit player.
Yeah.
There's a few teams with really good Gambit players, but those teams are usually the ones you don't let play Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
Black Cat and the Punisher are going to be the next bans for both teams. So
I mean, pretty
trying to
good.
shut out a little bit of the die, potentially going to shut out Dean
Oh,
on the Black Cat,
but here's the thing.
and it looks like a Venom save.
Swag and his Venom. You've seen it before in the match. You know he's still. They weren't able to win that match, but you're actually able to see it and able to see how effective it is. And I think his Venom is really effective. It's just about what they're allowed to play into it. And like for instance, right now, we're seeing Fairytale. They're banning all the characters that play well into, you know, Gambit. And we're probably gonna see a ban here from Phoenix just because of how much damage she can do. But no, kind of said in the aspect of like, ugh, he's scary.
Yep, Phoenix is going to be the last ban for Fairytale, and they're going to save Daredevil. So that's probably what we're going to see Dean on from the looks of it. As Foxboy will also go into their last ban. As we do know, Venom is a good save here, as it is Swagnolati's best character. I worked with him at LSU. I've seen him play. That he can take over lobbies on that character, and it's
Oh yeah.
going to be White Fox for the last ban. So just trying to shoot out some parts of the anti-dive. As we are going to be going in, Aizu is going to be locking that Gambit. Nope, going to be locking the White Fox from the looks of it. Looks like we're going to have side beef play.
Oh, we could have a
What we're gonna
double Venom game. I would love to see that actually.
Yeah. So Gallon actually going to play Venom here. We're going to see Swift on Iron Fist. Not a character. Someone who's known Swift for a long time. This is not a character I have really ever seen him play. So this is news to me. And Gut Puller going to be on a signature Hulk. We're going to see Wilford on Namor, which is an interesting pick as someone who has played with him as well. Not a character he usually plays but it looks like it's probably going to be on Jeff, and we're going to see Riolu on the Magic. So we may see triple strategist come out for Foxboy, and Harish is going to be on this Captain America.
I mean, it's gonna be honestly.
Going into this.
I think overall, it's gonna be pretty set. Not gonna lie.
Yep. All right, here we go. Map 1 is out of the gates. Both teams on pretty much full dive comps. They want to play aggressive here. Only difference in the tank on the Vanguard lines is Harish on the Captain America and Gut Puller on the Hulk. And as we see the tanks go, and Gut Puller trying to poke Riolu out of this angle he wants to take. We see Gal and Kirtland on the point, trying to pressure out Riolu as well. Oh, Harish goes in pretty aggressively by himself, but here comes the Venom to help him out. Flag as we go in. And there goes the pick. Swift falls to Wilford. That's the first pick. He is getting revived, but they lose the rocket, and this is just going to be a first point capture for Fox Boy. As side beef is going to get another KO on the Swift, and they're just going to clean up here as we see him trying to go in and win this, but it's a 3v6 fix. As side beef gets another kill, he's got 3 picks already on this gambit.
Man, side beef is an aggressive gambit here. Also, it's Harish.
Harish. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Harish. Don't worry, I misspelled Merlin's name wrong, mostly because he didn't spell it Merlin, but...
Yeah, no. We can all agree with that.
Yeah.
Merlin, what the heck was that name?
Yep, we're going to be going back into this fight here. No ultimates online yet. The closest one available is this Kumiko from Aizu. And Twixie with the Jeff ultimate. So we do see him try to walk in. We're just gonna walk straight first onto him. Gut Puller gets so low, has to get up, misses the jump, is gonna be able to get out barely with his life, but nope, he's gonna get turned back into the Bruce Banner form. That may not help him out a lot. Here comes Twixie with the Jeff ult, trying to look for something. Where is this Jeff gonna pop out? It's gonna pop up but below Wilford, it's not going to give him. Porta Proteus going to be used. Not going to hit anything, but Gala takes out Aizu. That's the White Fox on for Fox Boy. But the Raging Royal Flush comes out from side beef. This is just trying to stabilize it, just try to pick up more picks. Dark Child going to be used by Riolu. Trying to get on the back line. Gets out Moto. Dean falls to Wilford. Riolu picks up 2 on this Dark Child. And Cybeek gets another pick on the Gallon. And Fox Boy is just holding this dominantly. Fairytail cannot find a way in. As we are going to now see an adjustment. Swift going to get off of the Iron Fist to go over to his signature, Mr. Fantastic.
That's pretty fantastic, not going to lie. But no, basically, Fox Boy Maid Cafe doing a really good job. I mean, they have Gambit open. They're playing aggressive with it. And, he's getting multiple kills. We got 2 tanks already pushing up to the left-hand side here. And honestly, probably seems like a good dive.
Yep, here we go. Monster Hulk going to be used by Gut Pullers to try and get on a stabilize. But Amplifier also going to be used by Mo. And there's the picks. The Amplifier to use so many ults to get into this, but it's going to pay off. They're going to finally cap this point. And Fairytail is finally getting some percentage, but they have to pretty much play perfect from here on out, as they need to basically get for this entire point without losing a fight. And the only ultimate they have online is Dean's Devil. Fox Maid Cafe is coming back in with both Vanguard ultimates.
Yeah, we're already seeing right here. They're trying to keep this off angle away from Swag a lot of here. Hulk gets Gut Puller down. Oh no.
Yeah, Swag's just gonna try and back up, and there's another pet. That's a pick they need. That's one of the Vanguards down. Galen falls. He went way too aggressive. Out of the backline. One of his supports are on this I don't like this angle from the supports. They just can't help the team. Dean's going to go for the Devils to try and turn this fight, but it's not going to happen as Riolu picks up 2. Riolu putting up numbers on this. Dean does get a pick onto him, but it's just him. It's just him and the supports. Portal is back now from Gallon as they're trying to fight this, but he's just going to die pretty quickly on as we do see Hulk come back from Gut Puller. Swift is back, just trying to stay alive here. Here comes the Brainiac bounce, but 2 are down. It's traded. Swift trying to get side beef on this Gambit. He's going to get him. Oh. This may be what they needed to turn it around. It's Swift coming up clutch on this Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, good job on them right there. I was surprised that Fantastic was able to get so much value right there. I mean, yes, they were kind of low health and separated, but no, he was able to get the eliminations, and thankfully they didn't see 9 right there. They had like less than a second left.
Yeah, Swift being very fantastic right now. But they only have 1 ultimate online, and it's Twixie's. It's Jeff. Fox Boy has every ultimate online, pretty much at itch. They're gonna get this Kumiko, and that's a pick they need. Harsh False. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that right for the rest of you. Y'all can call me out for it. But Feast of the Abyss and a Rage Royal Flush are gonna be used. Gallon falls again. Twixie coming up with the Jeff ult. It's not gonna get anything. It's just gonna barely survive the Horn of Proteus, but Riolu takes out both backliners. Riolu just putting up numbers on this Magic, and it's going to get a third 3. 4.
Hold on, he might get
Can
a
he get a
Penta.
5th? Can he get a 5th? Can they let him get a 5th? It's
No,
took it.
Aizu, no! Why'd you do that?
Aizu, we could have had a
We
6K.
could have had a
Aizu, why'd you do that to him?
hexa.
Fox Boy Maid
No.
Cafe is going to cap this point, and they're going to go up 1-0. Just dominant performances by this team.
No, I mean, good job on that right there. I feel like there was a miscommunication between Swag and, Side B's ult right there. I think they were trying to get a one-shot ultimate with, Venom right there, or maybe force out an ultimate before it happens, and then, they do get a Jeff to ult. But here's the thing. Thankfully.
No teams playing the thing.
Yeah, nobody's playing the thing, so he's able to kind of go back out and come back in, completely safe from harm.
Yeah, and also the backline of Fox Boy is it's just so much better with the White Fox and Gambit. I don't mind a Rocket here, but I feel like this Jeff, there's just not a lot of like true anti-dive capabilities from this backline. The best you can really do with Rocket and Jeff, or Animal Crossing as it's called, is just kind of run away. And they're just playing, and I don't like some of these angles they were on to where they just couldn't really help their team when they went aggressive. And we kind of saw it as they lost their Vanguards in some of those fights because of it. As we are going to be going into this Vanguard Ultimates online for Fairytail. Dean is close to the devil. Fox Boy has Darkchild, Freedom Charge, and this Kumiko as we're going to be going into this. Here comes the Freedom Charge from Harish trying to get his team in. And trying to just give that overhead to increase their ult charge rate. Gut Puller going to use the Monster, but Swag takes out Mobdo. The Rocket is down immediately. It's just a Jeff to keep the team alive. But can it be enough for him to win this fight? Swift goes out of the inflated state, not going to get any value with it. Just trying to throw these punches around. But here's a Kumiko from Aizu, going to take out Swift, going to get exiled, but going to get out of it. Gatlin falls very low, going to get a health pack, but Swag chases him down and finishes off the kill. As they're going to go back in, Dean on this point, going to get taken out. Side B picks up 2 on the Gambit, and Fairytail is just dominant, and we see basically how much of an advantage it is to have Gambit.
No. Sorry, I just Swag not a perfect example of getting those headshots, but at the same time, I mean, Mode trying to kind of like back up, probably should have faced away a little bit, because those Venom headshots, even though you don't hit a lot of them, are still deadly.
Yeah, as we do see Swagola coming with the Feast of the Abyss. Not going to get anything, but it's going to bring him down solo. Riola's going to try and come with the Dark Shot, gets exiled. Amplifier used by Moto, but he gets taken out immediately. Feast of the Abyss going to be used by Gallon, try to combo with it. Not going to pick up anything. It's going to help take out Riola. Riola gets so low. I don't know if but D takes out when he goes for the Devil. Brainiac bounce going to be used down by Swift. Gallon takes out Swag, gets the better of the Venom duel this time. Swift takes out Wilford. That's maybe some picks they need to get back into this. Sidebe's going to go for the Rage Royal Flush. They think this is winnable. They're going, it's so aggressive. Here comes the Jeff ultimate, but who can he get? There's just so much mobility. Not going to pick up anything.
Just still gets taken out.
But again, yeah, cause for Riolu takes him out. They may be able to turn this, but Riolu takes out. Swag is back. It's just the Vanguards on. It's just the Vanguards alive right now. Just stalling this out so well. Just letting this tick go up more and more. They're finally going to take him out. Wilford's back here as well. He's probably just going to let himself die, or can he get out of his life? And the answer is he's going to what? Why did he? What is that horde of Proteus, Wilford?
So he wanted to back up. He wanted to play his life. He thinks he's playing a little bit of comp here, not gonna lie. But no, that is the ultimate that is gonna let Jeff have an easy way. Use your time whenever he gets his ultimate back. And
yeah, Twixie.
I mean, he did use his ultimate though.
Yeah, I don't like that. You could have just saved it for his next fight, as we do see him come back in. Twixie gets almost low, gets pressured by Wilford a lot. Gut Puller going onto the back line here, trying to skid side before Kumiko comes out, but they lose Riolu. Monster Hulk now going to be used by Gut Puller just to try and get some of these kills and just dislocate Fox him. Another Brainiac bounce from Swift, tries to get side beef, but he's not going to get the full bounces. He goes into the bottom where both strategists are, as a freedom charge now used by Haresh. Amplifier gonna get taken out immediately. Here goes a Feast of the Abyss from Gallon. Gonna get a lot of overhealth. Gonna have some follow-up on Wilford and Aizu. And Fairytail gonna be able to hold this point for now as side B falls to Twixie. Riolu's gonna fall. And Fairytail getting another point when just thinking as they're able to let this capture point keep on going. And we just see this blunder from Wilford wasting that Horn of Proteus, which potentially could have helped them swing this fight.
No, I definitely agree. I mean, now they're isolated in this corner right here, getting Fairytail kind of an easier time to capture this point. Yeah, he's going to get it pretty soon again, but Jeff is already back to his ultimate. So if Jeff kind of early ults here and gets a lot of eats, that might be the end of the game here. Match.
Yeah, we do see Gut Puller and Swift going aggressive here. Not going to pick up any kills as they are going to try and go back and just get Swagnolati off of the back line. Ranger Royal Flush is going to be comboed up with Riolu's Darkchild. Can they get any picks? And there it goes. Mobdo falls first again. Riolu picks up 2. Deed falls. Twixie gets nothing with the ult that dies for it again. Gallant takes out Izu. They're in overtime now. Swift falls. Gallant falls again. And this is but now Fairytail have a win condition. You just need to win one fight. But the question is, with what? Swift is going to have another Brainiac bounce. They're going to have both Duelist ultimates online, but they got to go into the Horn of Proteus and the Feast of the Abyss from Wilford and Swagnolati, respectively.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen here is that if they don't combine these ults pretty well, then they will lose this map.
Yeah, here we go. Final fight coming in. And Fairytail needs to win. When he gets on, here comes D going in with the Devil, trying to get Izu, actually trying to get the Gambit. Can he get side B? But no, he's actually going to get taken out. But D takes out 2. Horn Proteus isn't going to get anything, but they lose Mobdo again. He's died first on this rocket so many times. No, Swift takes out 2 with the Brainiac.
A Swift clip.
Swift becoming fantastic, but Swagnolati goes for the Feast of the Abyss. He thinks he can turn this.
No.
Riolu falls, Swag falls, and there goes Swift. Mr. Swift-tastic.
Side B was going to be able to portal here in time.
Brainiac bounce. Oh boy, it's just the portal's through. They got the portal off the top. Kumiko's going to be used by Izu. They're going to try and flip this Feast of the Abyss. Going to be used by Gallant. Not going to pick up anything. Does get him relatively low. Forces the backline out. Deed finds the beacon. Beacon from Wilford, who's down with the Rocket Raccoon. Only Duelist alive right now is Riolu. There's just so much to stay for both sides. And Mobdo's dead again. He can't keep dying first on this rocket, but the trade for Harish is just Twixie, but Twixie can't heal him. They're in the ultimate. They're trying to throw him off the map with Riolu chasing him. Not gonna happen. Twixie needs to get back and keep his team alive, but Wilford falls. Dean's coming up big. Darkchild now gonna be used by Riolu, trying to just stabilize, but it's gonna get taken out by Swift, and they're going to cut this boy.
Holy crap. Fairytail coming with a clutch right there, having the ult rotation. Pretty well done. That portal, very last second, almost got it, but here's the thing. Gut Puller had his ultimate. The bigger the body, the harder to get through, and finally able to get that point. It was pretty close on both sides right there, but no, I think the blocking from Gut Puller right there on that portal was able to get them kind of across and get ready to go. And, I mean, Swag couldn't hang into there, even though Mobdo, Rocket, did get eliminated first. Like, he's getting sacrificed every single start he gets into the fight. And Twixie was out. They were able to sustain themselves. Because, you know, for instance, it's fantastic. Pretty self-sustainable. Daredevil is an overshield merchant. And as well as Venom, able to have that E ability. So they had already a bunch of sustain without the supports as well.
Yeah, but still, so Mobdo has 10 deaths, the most in the lobby right now. You can't die. You can't be dying first on Rocket every fight. Rocket has the mobility to get away from a lot of these picks. But wait, but Wilford takes out Twixie immediately. Hello? They are getting revived by this beacon, but they don't have the beacon going forward. It's basically just a neutral fight now. Twixie takes out Swag. They're going to use the amplifier to get into this fight just to try and get this first point capture. Riolu falls to Swift. If Swift is putting up a pretty powerful class right now on this Mr. Fantastic stick, and he is coming up alive. Gut Puller takes out 2 on his Hulks. We do see an adjustment from Haresh. He's going to go over to his signature Thor off of the Captain America. And Riolu now off of the Magic onto the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I think this heavy brawl and dive comp that's going on is getting supported by Jeff here as well as Rocket. I mean, they can kind of just stay behind and get ready to kind of set up.
And you also enable some of these team-ups. Jeff getting the team-up from Venom just to give overhealth and shields to people nearby. And Swift gets the team-up from Rocket to allow him to enter the inflated state, whatever he wants for a little bit. As we do see Swift go for a Brainiac bounce, not going to get anything. They do get a pick on the Gallons that are down to Vanguard. Should get back pretty quick, and Bobtoad falls again. And Swift tries to stay on the point, stabilizer is going to get taken out. It's just going to be stalls right now, but they're going to cap the point as Gutbuller gets thrown, gets taken out of Hulk, back into Banner. Gallon tries to get out, is going to get staggered here as Foxboy is going to get onto this point, and they have so much to work with to hold this point. 5 ultimates essentially online. The only thing they're missing is the Raging Royal Flush that was used in the previous fight. Fairytail only has Monster Hulk, it's Jeff, and Let the Devil Out.
Nah, it's completely underestimated the factor that how much work is going into both teams right here. So, but Mo just starts getting obliterated at the very start of each fight.
Yeah, you can't let that happen on Rocket again. You need to be able to stay alive. You have the ability. Riolo comes in with the Kraken impact. Not going to get any picks. Feast of the Abyss. Mogo falls first again. The Horde of Proteus going to be used. Twixie not going to pick up any enemies. Going to only pick up the Venom. Here goes the Komiko now, but 2 fall.
Warfare getting the headshot too.
Oh,
That's a good shot on him. And they get point for that. Maybe they didn't need the Foxhole. That's how much time was on it, considering what was going on. I think they were just expecting them to probably ult there, and they just didn't see it.
Yeah. Once again, Mobdo falls first again. You can't let that happen on Rocket. Yeah, there's no dive from Foxboy, so they're probably just playing out of position and getting position, and Foxboy is capitalizing on it every time. Here comes the Devil from Dean, trying to get picks, goes in with Gallon and both Vanguards, and they're going to pick up the backline immediately. Swift's also there as well, but Dean is going to fall. It's just Ryulu on this point. This is what they need to go in, but Mobdo does fall, but is going to get a revive onto Dean. But Twixie, trying to stay alive here away from the store in the awakened state, getting some of this overhelp, is just going to try and get out. His swag gets taken out again, and Foxboy is going to lose this point to Fairytail, but they have 90% on the point.
That's pretty good percent considering what's
Fairytail
going on.
is now going to be able to get this point capture again, but they're basically going to have to win every fight from here on out. As we do see Gallon go very aggressive, going to get taken out early. Dean's almost down. Amplifier's used to keep him alive. Gallon is going to get revived. Mobdo we see on this right angle here by himself. Well, here comes the Feast of the Abyss from Gallon. It picks up almost everyone, but it's going to get cleansed by the Raging Royal Flush upside me. This is the good for him to go in. And Harish falls, takes out Mobdo again. They're so away, they're just playing away from their team. Twixie going to get chased down as well, trying to keep the team alive, but it's getting chased down by Harish on this store. Kraken impact going to be used. It's going to take out Deanie, but now Ford takes out Side Beef. Gallon falls, Izzy falls. It's a 4v4 from both sides. Mobdo coming back on the Doctor Strange for Portal. Gutbuller is gonna go for the monster, just trying to stall for as long as he can.
They still don't have any heals though.
Out of thunder, not gonna be used by Haresh. Not gonna pick up anything. He's gonna stun on the Mobdo, but isn't gonna be enough. They need someone else to take this strategist line. As Twixie gonna come in on this jet wall, gonna get taken out immediately by the Horde of Proteus from Wilford. Swift coming back on the Rocket now, just a substitute for Mobdo on this Doctor Strange, but he's gonna get taken out. Can he get rest? Gutbuller back on the Captain America now. Foxboy, it's a 5v4 right now, but Dean falls! And that's just probably gonna do it! Everyone on Fairytail is falling, it's just Swift and Twixie on the board right now. Mobdo comes back on the Invisible Woman, but Swift falls. Can they get someone to touch? Dean's trying to get here on the Spider-Man, but can he get there? The answer's probably gonna be no, and it's gonna do it. Foxboy is going to take map 1.
Oh my gosh, congratulations to Foxboy right there. That was a very rough match between both teams right there, but I think, not gonna lie, though Gambit did get focused a lot, and they were doing a really good job of isolating him and making sure he stays down. Whenever that Gambit ult came through, it was kind of wraps each time.
Yeah, Raging Royal Flush on its own. You don't even need a combo with anything else. It's just a fight win on its own. We see Yoldu getting MVP. 48.
This guy's crazy.
25 final blows on between Magic and Winter Soldier, and also, excuse me, Foxboy made the right adjustment. Sorry.
You good?
Stuff in my throat. Foxboy made the right adjustments in this fight. So we saw Riolu, as soon as he saw the Magic wasn't going to enough value, went over to the Winter Soldier. Haresh going over to Thor, and it was just so valuable. It was just valuable for both sides with those adjustments. And we see the value of Gambit that from Foxboy's side beef, putting up a pretty good class on this on the hero. Bro, as for the side of Fairytail, they need to find a better way to protect their supports. Their supports need to do better at staying alive. Especially Mob, though. You can't be dying first every fight on Rocket Raccoon. You have way too much mobility, admittedly, and not to mention on that third board, you're not even running dive. It's just a fuel set of you are out of position. Shin, you need to play your life better on that hero. You should not be dying first almost every
No,
fight.
he got
I know it does. I know
obliterated.
it does. Yeah, I know it does sound a bit harsh for me, but as a strategist player, and someone who does play a fair amount of Rocket, Rocket. You need to be positioning yourself better. You're using your dashes to get towards your team, to get closer to your team, stay alive, and keep your team in the fight, including yourself. Alright, map 2 is going to be coming up in a little bit. It is going to be Convoy. We're going to take Final Quest take like a 2-minute break.
Yeah, because apparently the microphone is missing.
Yep. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be back. Fox Boy Maid Cafe up 1-0. Alright, we muted.
We are not muted. Hold on. We are not.
I just wanted to make sure. And also, is anyone complaining about, like, because I know when I stream with Walter, apparently our POVs are not synced, so I just wanted to make sure of that.
They're pretty synced right now, right? From what I'm
Okay.
seeing. Looks like your audio is fine now. It
Alright.
was just for some reason like it was being super scuffed. But no,
Alright.
I think that was a pretty good match. Not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
mean, they're going into it. It was pretty blow to blow. I do think the Gambit ults kind of saved them a lot right there in certain situations, but I think that's because they just let Gambit through, and they had some decent Gambit. Um, Basically, kind of setting up for the possibility of getting ready for it, about to go, and like Swift, for instance. Look, I don't know what it was, and I don't know how much sustain was going on. There wasn't a lot of patty cake because he was able to get 18 eliminations on Fantastic, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and also apologies for the mic changes. Giraffe is the one controlling the stream. I do not know how my mic is sounding throughout this, so
Yeah.
apologies. So apologies on that side. If I sounded like Ultron, and I was not trying to LARP as Ultron. And but yeah, definitely some adjustments there. And also, just once again, the first ban from both teams being the dinosaur was is definitely a first for me. And we see Foxboy take advantage of that and save the gambit immediately. I think Fairytail needs to probably do the same thing here. So I think we're just gonna go into this
Yeah.
next map. We're gonna go into this next map.
But
It's
pretty
going to be
much,
Fairytail's option for their convoy map. But I do think Fairytale needs to make that adjustment. If Gambit makes it through the first ban, I personally believe they probably need to save it. As Foxboy allowed that to go as Foxboy just allowed that to go through.
yeah, and considering with the Gambit let through, they're able to win fights pretty easily. Considering the factor of having that ultimate popped up is going to make damage way easier. And even though they banned all the characters or most of the characters that kind of play into having a Gambit, or in terms of they banned most of those characters. It still didn't work in their favor. Gambit is still really good to combine with anything. That damage boost can make Venom one shot, and then the switch up. But of course, double Dino ban again. I feel like the Gambit ban works as long as you play Gambit. So if you don't play Gambit, Dino's a better character to ban because it's ugh. Dino's hard to go against unless you got a Moon Knight.
Yeah, but Star-Lord going to be the first save for Fairytail. They're not going to opt to save Gambit here again. And as we're going to see Fox Boy ban immediately, and this is going to be a Gambit save. I'm not sure if other teams are doing the double dinosaur ban first. If we can have someone confirm or deny this is happening in the other game going on right now, but Star-Lord, it's going to be Gambit save again for Fox Boy. We're going to see Side Beef back on in that, and we're going to see Star-Lord banned for Fairytail. So one side gets Gambit, the other side gets Star-Lord, but they can't pull up ultimate combos. We're going to see both sides go for a ban at the same time here. Are we going to see any other adjustments from Fairytail?
Well, we already seen the first
what they
adjustment.
want to play.
We've already seen the first adjustment, which is getting Dean on his normal
Venom ban from both teams.
That makes sense. Not gonna lie, that does makes a lot of sense. Swag was doing a really good job of pressing the back line, but also, I mean, we're already seeing the switch up with the Star-Lord save as well, from Fairytail. So, that way Dean can probably play it his best because they did ban his Star-Lord. But no, we're seeing a Namor save as well. I mean, you saw Wilford was going crazy on the Namor. He was constantly hitting his headshots, constantly making sure his squid was going, but his ultimates were kind of it's kind of weird.
He all of his ults are relatively good except for that one he was trying to back up. Sometimes this guy thinks he's cooking, but he'll just blow up the kitchen.
That's basically that's how I felt like when I was doing ultimates last night. I was like, I miss every shot I don't take, and I I evened out. I missed a lot of ultimates, but I also hit a lot of ultimates. So, but we're gonna see a Fox save possibly for mode. No, we're gonna see Invis. I mean, that just makes sense. I mean, we're not seeing anybody from Fox Boy play Daredevil, so it makes Invis a lot easier to play into, especially when you're trying to hide around, and a lot of self protection from dive. And it doesn't look like other than Swag Spider-Man, which we've seen before, they kind of don't, But here's the thing: we're probably gonna see Spider-Man, but you never know. You might see Black Widow every now and then, especially with the damage boost you could possibly get. But no, we're just gonna see. It's defense first. It's Yggdrasil path. So we're gonna see probably a heavy defense here, and we're expecting dive. But no, Dean is actually to go to Black Cat here.
Yeah, people apparently say Dean LARPs on Black Cat. I'm not. Again, I've never seen this guy play Black Cat, so I don't have any say on it. But we're gonna see Swagdalati on the Penny Parker, the other Vanguard in his hero pool. Honestly, pretty decent on this map here. Just gonna be able to hold the line here, and can potentially help out a bit in some other ways. You putting nests around where your supports want to play. You give them a little bit of overhealth, and some small healing output just to help them stay alive. And we are gonna see Justice for Fairytail, Twixie and Mobdo off of Animal Crossing. You're gonna be playing Luna Snow and Invisible Woman, and Swift gonna be on Moon Knight now. Full on Swatch, the only thing that is the same still is Gut Puller on the Hulk, his signature hero. And for Fox Boy, not much changes here in comps except Haresh going to be on Emma Frost and Riolu on Phoenix. And we already mentioned Swag on the Penny Parker. So we do see him start to walk up here. Gut Puller's going to have a hard time getting in here on this Hulk here. He's got to play very safe around this Penny. He sees the nest, but he can't break it unless he basically walks into it. So it's going to be up to Swift probably to break this nest to allow them to go in. But Mobdo falls first again to a squid from Wilford. For Fairytail, it's going to have to back up here. Wilford gets 2. He is going to get taken out by Dean, but it's a 5v4, and they're down a strategist. Fox Boy only down Wilford, not too big of a deal to lose a duelist, but they're going to lose another. Dean falls to Aizu. So Fairytail is not able to find a way into this, and I'm personally just not a big fan of this Hulk from Gut Puller. You can't really dive into this. They're on Namor, Emma Frost, this White Fox, and Penny. You go anywhere, try to go aggressive.
Oh, Galaxy.
Immediately. Oh, and there's a pick. Haresh falls. That's the Emma Frost gone. It's just Swag to hold the front line now. They want to take him out. He's going to get walled off. They need to get him. They need to take him out here. Gut Puller tries to get him. Here's a Hanakachu from Swag. A long for the single person, but it gets no one.
Man,
what is that brutal? There's
that was
no one there.
There has been a communication.
There's a massive blunder from Fairytail. Fox Boy can capitalize on this, but maybe not. Swag falls. Dean is on this angle, trying to get aggressive. They're trying to take out the Gambit, but a Kumiko going to be used by Aizu, and it's Song Inferno not going to pick up anything, but a Fate of Both Worlds is going to be used by Twixie. Wolfer going to use the bubble to try and get away and stabilize. Just tries to looking at Swift, trying to take him out. Gonna get a squid to finish him off. Rage Royal Flush gonna be used to try and finish him off. 1v1 between Aizu and the Groot. Horn of Proteus not gonna pick up anything. Psionic Seduction also used by Haresh. Not gonna get any picks, but Dean is so low, gonna get taken out. As Swaggerlani back on the Doctor Strange for a portal. Mato falls. And Fairytail not gonna be able to do anything here as Gut Puller falls to Wilford. Wilford putting on a very strong class right now on this Namor, just getting pick after pick with the squids.
Yeah, no, his off angling is really good right here. We're constantly seeing him take those off angles, constantly assault the back line. He doesn't even, he's like, you know what? They're not looking at me. But no,
we gotta pause.
Got a little pause going on. But from what we're seeing already, Wolford is doing a really good job taking those off angles, making sure the pressure from the front line is taken seriously. But it doesn't look like anybody is trying to contest him whatsoever. Gut Puller is going in, to a Penny Nest, going into an Emma. I mean, not Penny Nest no more, but they're going into an Emma Namor, right? That's a lot of stuff that is going on right now. And not gonna lie, Gut Puller still has not switched. He's looking for that big Hulk ult there. They knew they were gonna switch off of Penny eventually. I mean, especially considering they portaled just now. But gotta mention like going back to the stat board right here. I mean, we're not seeing a lot, but at the same time, Wilford getting those 4 eliminations because he's constantly aggressing the back line with his flanking, and that flanking is kind of just setting up for it. But we're gonna get right back into it, so we're just gonna continue it. I mean, it's ready to go, and Wilford flanking again. I've had to get ready for another, and just hitting headshot after headshot. It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Wilford, someone I knew who played Namor. Kind of didn't really want to play when I played with him, but now he's pulling it out when he needs to. Here comes the Black Cat ultimate from Dean. Dean, Scumbler gets taken out immediately out of this ultimate. It's gonna just try and shoot, but not gonna get anything. But Swift takes out 2. Don't worry about the Hulk. He was a distraction. Dean and Swift are gonna take out everyone else.
No, that was completely insane right there. And the fact that Gut Puller, though he did use his ultimate right there, and so did Deanie, we still got a pretty good setup right there.
Yeah, so we are going to be going into this next fight here. Swag going pretty aggressive here on the Strange. Going to get back out a bit. Ultimates online for both sides. Horn of Proteus and Eye of Akamoto for Fox Boy. Hanakachu and the Strangling Prison from Galacal's going to get a big ultimate. That's almost the entire team. And they're all going to fall except for Swag. They're going to take him out immediately. And just a team fight win off of 2 ultimates for Fairytail. Swift died somehow, but
so they went from blunder to whole team wipe. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see out of those ult combos. Those don't want to use anything else. Just quick fight wins so you can keep this point going and have more time in the bank. As we are now going to see him try to walk back into this, but there's Groot walls coming out from Gallon.
As well.
It's just gonna wall them off pretty easily. You just get value out of the damage these walls do. As you see the Vanguard's blocked off, Dean's gonna take out Saibu. Ivakamoto gonna be massive. He get 5.
Oh, that's a lot of ult uses though.
They're gonna stay alive from the invisible boundary. Kraken impact also used by Riolu. Is Riolu gonna get any picks? No, he's gonna get taken out by Gut Puller. It's a 3v5 right now. They're just trying to pick up the rest of this. But Moto a Gallant fall. They may be able to turn this. But Dean takes out Haresh. It's just Dean and Gut Puller in a 3v2. And Dean falls to side beat. That's Gut Puller gonna flack out Fairytail.
No, that was
Pretty big, but the Horn of Proteus and Eye of Agamotto are gonna finish the deal, even through the Invisible Woman's invisible boundary.
yeah. I mean, we had Bucky ult, we had Namor ult. Just basically there was an ult dump right there that just happened through the Invisible Woman ult. They're just trying to get those eliminations, and they were able to get everybody right here.
Yeah, we do see an adjustment now from Riolu. Gonna go over to the Wolverine. Probably just gonna try and get a lot more value on these Vanguards. And here comes a combo, the Rage Royal Flush and that Sonic Seduction. Gonna get so many, going very aggressive. They're gonna pick up 3, 4. Just another incredible ult combo. Dean's trying to get someone potentially, but actually gonna take out Aizu, but Dean's gonna eventually fall to swag.
Yeah,
but Fairytail needs to find a way back into this, and they just currently can't.
I mean, they're trying their best here. It's the first part of the point, and they got one more walk, I believe, left with a strange portal getting ready to go. So it's all about who we get set up with. And then Gutpuller's going to probably get an ultimate here, especially when everybody gets in. We're already see the Moon Knight ult coming up pretty soon with the group. He does go into with it, but no one gets blocked by Emma.
Blocked! Swag already blocked it!
But here's the thing.
Swag to block the ultimate. Mobdo falls first again. Fate of both worlds is going to be used, but Dean falls to Wilford.
Gutpuller getting taken out as well.
And they need to pick up a pick or two, but Gutpuller is not in Hulk form. He's in the Bruce Banner. He's probably not going to get that back. Swift trying to get a pick. They're going to take out Wilford. He got into the back line. He trades his life for Twixie. Gallant falls. Swift falls next. It's 10 seconds left. They need to get a portal as Gallant is looking to get it. Gutpuller somehow gets the Hulk back, but it's going to get pulled in by the Wolverine. Dean goes for the open. They need a touch. There's not going to be a touch.
No, they did touch.
Skin of his teeth. There's overtime now. Dean is right now the only person on right now. Needs to try and stay alive. So low. The portal is back now from Gallant. Swift comes in with the Hanakachu, but he needs to make something with it. Can he get a pick? The answer is no. They all walk out of the tunnel west, but Aizu falls to Gutpuller. Now they have a Frost Horn of Proteus. Gonna take out Mobdo again. Gutspeed finishes this off. Wilford falls, but Gutpuller falls to the last stand of Riolu. But Swift picks up 2. Swift trying to put his team on his back with the Eye of Agamotto. He's gonna get hit by it. And that is gonna do it.
Oh my gosh!
Fox Boy Maid Cafe is going to hold the point.
Man, I mean, especially it almost looked like after that portal went through, we were probably going to see elimination of both supports, but no, just barely. He was missed them in the ultimate as well. Everybody was separated. That separation did cause a little bit of problems for Fox Boy Maid Cafe, but thankfully able to come through. And I mean, for instance, Haresh getting that block with Emma, able to stop it. I mean, Rolu getting that Wolverine ult to kind of even the playing field, and especially getting that Strange off of the point, causing overtime to fully go down and getting them out of there. But no, Rolu going crazy, Wilford with the flanks as always, and Aizu being able to survive, as well as Side Beef. I mean, Side Beef is doing pretty good right here, especially with the factor of, like, you know, they're switching off a Gambit right now. Only for the factor, I think, for rocket packs. But
they're gonna get the jump pack to Riolu's Wolverine.
Yeah, it just makes sense, and we get that set up for it. But great job on everybody right there from Fox Boy Maid Cafe. But also Fairytail almost got it. It's just that Jalen got blocked by that crazy Emma block.
Just a heartbreaker there. And once again, Mobdo falls first again in those last 2 fights. Once again, you can't have that happen on strategists. It's just, I know I keep bringing it up, but like that's one of the main things that's holding that's Fairytail struggling with, keeping their backline alive. As we're just going to see Fox Boy run the same comp. We're going to see Riolu stay on this Wolverine. Very good pick into both of these Vanguards of Hulk and Brutus. Once you grab both of them, they're kind of cooked. And there he goes! Gallant's going for a trip into the backline, and he's dead. What?
No, you gotta take it out.
What is this portal from Swag?
I don't know.
Anybody got an idea on what he was doing with that portal? But Wilford's going to take out Swift. Riolu in the backline now. Going to take out Twixie. The backline falls. Dean's going to fall. And Fox Boy going to keep pushing this cart through. They probably need to get a portal. They're probably going to need someone the portal if they want to count this, if they want to hold this here. Swift is back on the Winter Soldier, but
no.
Are they going to portal?
They're going to let it happen.
They're not going to be able to touch this. We're going to also see another adjustment from Twixie. Going to get off of Luna Snow over to the Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, they're just ignoring.
On the Magneto.
Full
on comp swaps. Gallant now at Emma Frost. Everyone on this team swapped except for Swift, and there was an instant pick on Riolu from Gut Puller. The Wolverine gonna get taken out immediately. They're gonna walk up here with this blind on the swap, but Wilford takes out Dean. Dean went for an angle, and Wilford just melts him immediately. Wilford is just holding these angles from Dean so well to where Dean can't get any angles and jump on this back line. And we're gonna see other adjustments here. Swag and Melody gonna get off of the Doctor Strange. Gonna go over to the Thing. Honestly, not that kind of a weird option. Their only backline flanker is Dean, who's been getting checked relatively well by Wilford. Swift and Dean actually both trying to take an angle here. Swift gets low, gonna get healed up. As Swag can also throw for Riolu. Actually, no, my Riolu's on Phoenix now. Off to over. Here comes the combo. The Rachel Royal flush into Sax Seduction. Gonna pull everyone out of this Invisible Woman all. They're not gonna pick up any kills until Dean gets taken out. Eternal Bond now gonna be used, but Kumiko gonna be used in retaliation. Just try and stabilize. Swag has this clobbering time. Here comes more ults, Psionic Seduction and Kraken Impact. Swift's gonna get a reset. I'm not sure on what. Gonna try and take out Swag. He's not gonna get any more resets on this Kraken Impact. Haresh gonna get taken out by Galen. Fairytail looking to finally hold this, but they need to hold for 4 more minutes if they want to take this map win. As Swag just holding his angle on, just trying to punch through. They have 3 ultimates to try and work with here. Here, Riolu's gonna back up here. Swag, go look in for this clobber time. Gonna probably combo it with this End Song Inferno. Not gonna pick up anything. He gets some people low, but not gonna do it. Oh, clobber time gets stunned out.
Oh no, no more booyah.
Swift, I think, hit him, stunned him with the hook. Porta Proteus isn't gonna get anything either. Gala gets so low, they need to keep this Emma Frost alive. They're giving him so much space because they need to stabilize, and that's a pick they need. Wilford falls to Swift. They need to start walking up here. Riolu's blinded by the Terrical. Meteor M now used by Gut Puller to keep himself alive. Not gonna get any picks, but it's gonna get Riolu low. They're not gonna finish off the kill. Swag and Dean are traded. It's a Vanguard for a duelist. And Fairytail is now gonna find a way to hold us as Fox Boy has to back up here after losing Haresh and side beef and now Riolu.
Nah, they gotta fully reset after this. They're stacking really hard right here. Wolford is kind of getting hit on this. He's not able to really flank in this area. Because of how tight this, it's very single path. So, but it's a factor of trying to play into it. I'm surprised Swag is still on this thing right here, especially with how much damage is going out forward. Just for the, I don't know. But no, we're going to see a Gambit ult going on.
Great Royal Flush going to be used. The Psionic Seduction and Invisible Boundary are going to be used in retaliation. 2 ults for the Gambit. So the Gambit ult's not going to get anything, but a Hand of Conscience is not going to be used by Riolu. Not going to get anything, but Swift's going to get a reset on the Swaggerlati with this Kraken Impact. Trying to get another one onto Wilford, but I don't think it's going to happen as he has to back up to his team and stabilize. That pick may be all we need, but Gut Puller falls! It's the Magneto down, but they're going to trade for Riolu. Twixie trying to get their team in aggressive with this Eternal Bond as they're going to force him back to this choke point. Swag gets very low, but they're going to lose Dean to Aizu.
Wolford needs to stay alive right here. He has ultimate. This could be changing the tide of the battle right here. Get it? But no, he's going to go for a flank right here. He's getting ready for his team to push up. He sees him push up, and look at this. It's going to be big. It's got to be big. Come on.
Swag goes for the clobbering time. Gonna hit 3.
Booyah!
Look, it is truly clobbering time for Swag Nalani. Coming up big with that ultimate. Dean is gonna get staggered here pretty bad. They need a portal here. This is going into potentially final.
I don't think Jalen has enough time. They're all on there. It's gonna be.
Nope. Where's the portal?
No, it goes through.
Gonna jump on the point. They're on the point, but Twixie falls immediately. Swift falls next. That's 2 down already for Fairytail out of the portal. And this is gonna do it. Fox Boy Maid Cafe is gonna go up 2-0.
Wait a minute.
This series.
Nope, Dini not doing enough. Yeah, man.
They didn't cross Dean's path. They didn't cross Dean's path. Dean crossed their path.
Oh, man. Going back into it, Swag are so close when it comes to certain things. But, or not. Yeah, Fairytail are so close when it comes to certain things. Jalen and Swiftastic doing amazing jobs trying to keep them up, but at the same time we're just getting eliminated. The supports are getting eliminated so early on. We're seeing 8 eliminations on both sides compared to Side Beef and Aizu. They're just dying less overall. Wilford going crazy with those flanks. There's a reason why he's got 18 eliminations and pretty much nobody contesting him for a while there. I mean, we did try. Like Dean did try to kind of switch up to it, but at the same time, why did we not play Star Lord here? Um, we know
Yeah,
Dean plays
just
Star Lord. We've seen him play it before, and how good he is at it. So I'm just surprised we didn't see it.
yeah, I'm
Um,
just not a big fan of this Black Cat here. This Black Cat he ended the game with the most deaths on team at 13, only like 8 final hits. If you're playing a flanker character like Black Cat, you can't have those stats. You can't be performing like that. Not to mention, why did they save Star Lord if they weren't going to touch it?
yeah,
It just doesn't really make much sense unless they were just trying to bait him into something. But why would you save a character if you're going to proceed to not play it?
yeah, I don't understand that either. I think what is it? What the ultimate combinations? I like how I said they weren't really playing Gambit characters, but that combo with Emma, as well as the other one, pretty well set. I mean, just to like, I gotta say this again. Wilfer doing an amazing job of getting those flanks and forcing their backline. Here's the thing, they don't need swag Lottie to constantly keep on to pressuring the back line if you've got people like Wilford set up already there and just flanking. I mean, you saw every single time he would get those angles, get them set up, and then voila.
All right. All right, we're gonna take a short. All right, actually, we're not gonna take a break. The teams are ready. Let's get into this map
Let's
three.
go.
We're going to get into this map 3 right now, and Fox Boy Maid Cafe up 2-0 against Fairytail. And we're finally seeing one of the things I am also happy to see is we're finally seeing Gambit that get some pretty productive map results. It's the last couple times Gambit has been played, and it's just been struggling. We're seeing Side Beef put up a pretty good performance on the Cajun, which is something I like to see.
No, I think what is it? We've had there's one map we did against Omega Shift 8 where we did, Gambit. That was a win for it as
Yeah,
well.
Y'all were able to play Gambit
We're
and
able to
Rogue.
bring the stock up for Gambit, but also we're getting Fox Boy Maid Cafe. Their Gambit level is going up as well. It's just a lot of stuff that are going right, and our like first map is going to be Empire of Eternal Night. I think this pretty bodes well for Gambit because it's really tight, and knowing Gambit's Ricochet uh cards as well as his fan cards, it just really makes sense to kind of play in this map, and since you're getting believe attack first here or defense.
Uh, yeah, Fairytale will be attacking first. Is as for those just as a reminder, the winner of the map, the loser picks the map. The winner gets to decide what side they start on. So Fox Boy decided they wanted to attack first this time instead of defend. We're gonna see the Dino bans out of the gate for both teams immediately. So Fox Boy probably gonna save the Gambit first again, as they want to keep side beef on this hero. They've just been able to combo with it so well. It looks like they definitely have been gotten a scrim or two in with Gambit, as one of the main things that has had some teams struggle with playing Gambit is they haven't really been able to scrim it because every team bans it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a factor they consider, and I
And
think
it's gonna be okay. We saved Star Lord
are we
against
gonna play
Fairy
Star
Tail.
Lord?
Are we gonna play? Are we gonna see Dean play Star Lord this time? Because you're letting you're letting them ban Gambit it away from you. So like again, we're not trying to like talk smack or anything with Fairy Tail, but it's just some questionable on decision making from selections and in the
Mm-hmm.
ban phase
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the ban
like,
phase.
look, you save Star Lord to play Star Lord, and you don't play Star Lord. That's kind of weird. And we're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
it's just LARP.
yeah, it's just like we're gonna see a double Venom ban again as well. I mean, Venom pretty impressive,
Yeah.
especially if you're playing the duo support comp. I mean, running him into triple support, which none of these team runs for what it looks like, is kind of irrelevant sometimes, unless you have somebody that's like pretty solid with you. Um, but we're gonna save Invis here for Mabode. I mean, he's like even if he's on technically a better survivability character, he is still getting taken out pretty a lot, like almost at every fight. But it's better than Rocket compared to like 12 times.
Yeah, and all right, we're gonna be now going into the final bans and saves for both teams. White Fox is gonna be the final ban. Namor once again gonna be the final save. They want to keep Wilford on this character. He's been putting up really good performances on it. So and Fairytail just hasn't banned him off of it. So so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're gonna.
Mm.
It's basically this is pretty much the same bans from last map ban.
Is
Once again,
Dean
Dean is
going?
starting on the black cat.
Can we get? Hold on. I'm gonna.
Just
Hey, let's look back at our faces right quick. What are we doing, Dean? Come on, Dean. You play Star Lord and you win. Come on.
yeah, there he is. He's on Star Lord.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
Hey! Dean Star Lord. Dean Star Lord.
Finally. I'm sorry. It's just
Yeah.
like you're playing. You know, Trixie is playing Luna. We already saw that.
Trust me, we are not biased. Trust me, we are not biased at all. We are not biased. We are just hoping that we are just making sure that we're just questioning some decisions.
We want people to play at their best, and if their best is Star Lord compared to their Black Cat. For instance, like you've seen my Venom into triple support, not that good. You see my Strange into triple support, yay!
You see me play anything that isn't Loki.
I mean, your Rocket's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen your Ultron. Your Ultron's pretty good too.
I don't know. I kind of shut out on Ultron. Let's see here. Yeah, we're actually gonna see an interesting thing. Wilford gonna be on Iron. Wait, what's this? Wilford and Riolu.
Oh, wait a
Wilford
minute.
and Riolu, look at him go. Look at him go.
Are we trolling a little bit?
Wait,
Are we
what
trolling
is
a
this?
bit?
Hold on.
I'm
not watching the main fight. I want to see where these two are going. Wait, they're right there behind them. They're just poking them out from behind. They don't know they're there. They can't shoot at them.
Oh my god.
Wait. They got a pick on the square.
No! They got the picks!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Honest, I already. Oh, they're gonna try and get him, but they're gonna take out Gut Puller. Dean's trying to take him. I already know who called for this. This was Wilford. Wilford cooking this up 100%.
Wilford is actually cooking, bro.
And honestly, and I'll be honest, this one of the few times he's had an actually good idea.
I mean, this shouldn't work.
By the way, I'm allowed to say that I played with this guy at LSU, and I played with this guy in the first tournament. This guy usually doesn't come up with really good ideas, but that one was a good idea. I'll give him that.
I mean, getting first point for free for like literally the whole entire time.
Yeah. You just never see that coming. And also, technically as well, you do give Riolu the Stark Protocol team up that lets him help out with extra healing. Team up's not really that good in my opinion, but helps out when you need it.
Oh yeah.
That's Fairytail, the only team up they actually aren't going to be able to utilize in any team ups. But we are going to be seeing him walk up here. After that quick first count. They have 5 minutes to bring this point in. We're almost halfway through the map section. Gut Puller getting it taken very low, but
the winner.
He can't. Once again, I just don't like how he's just forcing this. I'm just not a fan of him forcing this Hulk.
Haresh, what is he doing?
Oh my god, dude! Haresh brought the God of Thunder to them. Yeah, it's the only ultimate they used. I'm just not a fan of this Hulk from Gut Puller.
Oh my gosh.
Like, keep in mind, they're on triple strategists. Aizu, Ultron and White Fox are very good, have pretty good matchups in the Hulk. Just anytime he jumps in, you're just gonna get overhealth to one of the backline members. And here they go, Galactic Legend coming up from Dean, trying to get picks onto Wilford and Riolu. Gonna get a pick on Riolu, but Wilford's gonna be able to lift. This is what they needed. Swag falls next. He's on the MF for us, and this is what Fairytail needed to try to pick this. Dean's gonna get a stack around the Aizu. Can they get more? Gut Puller's trying. He's gonna back up here. They do have 4 ultimates online, just everything but dual assaults.
I'm just gonna say this.
Fox Boy has everything online except for the God of Thunder.
Okay, what's gonna happen here probably is that Wilford's gonna do a freaking a 3-pointer shot right here. I'm expecting it right now.
Yep. Here comes the Rage of Ultron.
Oh no, wait a minute, he used it.
It's gonna miss.
Here's the thing. Wolford's gonna be looking for it. You see this flank happening? Bro, he's gonna hit the 3-pointer. He's gonna hit it. He's going for it.
Oh no, Dean saw him.
Dean saw him. No, he can't do it anymore.
No, he's gonna hold it for the fate of both worlds.
Wait a minute, it's gonna happen. Come on, hit this. Hit it.
Pop it, Fern.
Jarvis.
Fern, pop it. Nope, he's not popping
Nope.
it.
Come on.
Okay.
Well, you're teasing us. He's teasing.
Man.
He's teasing. He's like, oh, we don't need it. We don't need it.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna win this. They're 4 meters away. Gut Puller gonna go for the Monster Hulk. Bert's just trying to beat him down with this overload.
Oh, we just get Iron Man.
Oh, Oh, we got slammed down. Here comes the God of Thunder from Harish. Oh my God, he's in the
It's
backline.
frozen.
He trades for money. Oh, here comes
Oh,
the
it's just Iron Man.
It's not gonna be enough. 3 mans are dead.
Aw,
Well,
man.
I personally think he waited way too long.
He
to use it.
waited
Should have just used
way
when they
too
popped the Fate of both
long.
worlds. They didn't have the. They didn't have the Meteor M, so we kind of had it for free there.
Nah. Oh my gosh.
And he's back. All right, he's back to Namor.
I mean, it just makes sense. They wanted to run it. Roller's probably gonna switch back to. Yeah, he's gonna switch.
Oh, we're gonna see another adjusted for.
Hell,
Side.
Namor actually.
He's gonna get. He's gonna go off a Gambit onto the Luna Snow. Gonna provide Swagnolati with that Chilean Assault team up, which gives Emma Frost a wall. Oh, Galactic Legend out by Dean. He's behind him, trying to get something, but there's just so much to stand. Riolu's gonna shoot him out of the sky. Swift's gonna get a pick on the Wilford, but Izu's gonna take it out. Psionic Seduction gonna be used out. Has to try and secure this fight as Gunpool is gonna take it out again. And Gallon falls. Riolu putting up a Riolu showing off another character he could play. Riolu could just play anything, everything, I guess.
Roller's just all around him, bro.
He can play Phoenix, he can play Bucky, Wolverine, and turns out he can play Hela. What can this guy not play?
Healer. No, we saw him play healer. We saw him play healer, though. No, Ultron doesn't count. He's just a duelist.
Ultron's a strategist. Therefore, he's
No. Anyways,
Ultron counts for just a LARPer.
Ultron's just a LARPer, bro, but it's okay. Hold on.
Ultron's cool, though. All right,
we're
going back to this fight. Riolu does have this Goddess of Death here they can use. Meteor M and a Kraken Impact and Invisible Boundary online for Fairytail. Actually, both strategists ult online for Fairytail. Wolford's about half HP. We see this very aggressive angle from Riolu. Gonna have to use the Goddess to stay alive. Here goes the Fate of both worlds. They're also just trying to contest that. They're gonna try and melt him out of it immediately, and he gets taken out immediately. Side Beef gonna use the Fate of both worlds now. Here comes a Meteor M. They stack the support ults.
No, he's gonna second out.
It is going to fall, but wait, actually, this may have helped them out in a bit. They're gonna be able to hold this. You know what? Probably part of the plan. They knew Gallon was gonna use his Meteor M, and he had to pick and choose, take out the Invisible Woman or the Luna Snow. And I guess he picked the wrong one to kill.
I mean, but they did double stack though.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically they did, but they didn't pop them at the same time. You want to see a team do that? You look at that positive and I.
Let's see. We're probably gonna see a big strain. Not a big ult, like a big ult from Namor here. I mean, they're all stacking up pretty heavily.
Yeah, here we go. Kumiko gonna be used by Izu. Izu gets frozen. Can he get taken out?
Oh yeah, we're seeing big. Yeah. 3.
Gonna do a 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He
emoted.
He's emoting. Yeah.
Bro, you're not on the team. You're just here as a sub.
Nah, bro. Wilford going crazy again, bro. Even if he's a sub.
Wait, are they gonna get a touch?
He did get a touch.
Gallon's back on Captain America. Galactic Legend.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't count.
I guess he's not legendary. Psionic Seduction and Kraken Impact going to be used. Then you get more picks, but Riolu's taking out the entire team. Wilford takes out Cut Puller. Swift falls. It's just the Captain America, and that's going to do it. 54 seconds on the clock for Fox Boy Maid Cafe.
Face jaw dropped. What the heck going on? You know, from what I've known, is Dean is a win condition on Star-Lord. But looks like Riolu and Haresh are just shutting him down. I mean, Thor's able to ground him. He's able to move him down no matter what. Riolu just kind of hitting all his shots, you know. But also Wilford with the crazy ultimates. You know, he's not doing off angles like he's doing. But, you know, he did do that Iron Man play. That was pretty smart. He's Tony Stark. He learns from his mistakes. But yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, they couldn't really do anything against that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair as well, with that play he did on first point, that is a very hard thing to try and predict. Because keep in mind, I mean, right now, Iron Man just isn't seen as a great hero right now, especially with how strong characters like Hela and Phoenix are.
Yeah.
So you don't really expect those types of plays to happen. But when you are able to pull them off, and you get the reward. It is always relatively satisfying. As we are going to see an adjustment from Swagnolati, he's going to go over to Penny Parker. Because we did see him play on the map too. Could not a very not like the greatest tank line here personally here from Fox Boy with the Thor and Penny, but both of them are on comfort picks right now, so it could be interesting to see. We do see an adjustment now from Swift. He's going to go over to Duelist Deadpool.
Ooh.
Cool.
Good.
Definitely an interesting pick as Deadpool is honestly a pretty underrated strategist. People are starting to see him rise up as ever since the nerfs to his Vanguard version. He's probably right now the best version of the character.
Oh, Swaggin's taken out.
Oh, you can take on me. Wilford also gets his bubble forced out early. Gutbuller going very aggressive here on the Summer Frost, just trying to put something on the Haresh. Goes way too aggressive, man, but he's going to take out Wilford. Gonna get stable, gonna get helped up by his team. Swift, they're going to be walking over. Swift just playing range right now, not going in with the swords.
No.
And here they go. Swift's going to take out side beef with the Icon. Does a Lord Icon actually do bonus damage? But we'll figure it out too. Like Wilford coming back on Iron Fist. Gonna use the pop quiz on Wilford. Gonna get taken out by Mobdo just to try and take out that pick early. Harish gets very cool. Has to go back into spawn to heal. Swag's gonna fall. Who's the one? The portal. Oh, and they're still trying to fight this through, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. The portal's gonna go down, but Harish takes out Gutpuller. They're going to take down Free from Fairytail, and this is what they need. They're going to cap the split from the looks of it once they take down Haresh.
I mean,
and Fairytail,
with that first pick on Swag, I mean, he kind of got obliterated. Are we still running Penny here? I'm very surprised.
Yeah, not a big fan of it here. We are going to see it just for Wilford. We're not going to go on Namor. We're going to go over to the Elsa Bloodstone, and we're going to see Aizu go over to Loki. Okay, so we're gonna see the battery strategist comp ran. We're just gonna be able to get Rage and Royal flush every other fight, and there we go. Immediately, Swift and Modo fall immediately. Wilford is gonna get a pick. Wilford's gonna get a pick on the gut puller. Dean falls. It's just Twixie and Gallon alive right now for Fairytail. And again, they're going to be able to come into this with ult. I think Swift has skill issue.
Bo taken out already again by Rolu.
Straight out of spawn. I don't even know. I don't know if Riolu was aiming for him.
Oh wow.
Just probably got a pick. He's like, I totally meant to do that. I don't know. I'm not watching this POV. But all right, Fairytail coming to a 4 ultimates. Actually, potentially 5. Swift has a skill issue online. Actually 6. Foxboy gonna have a lot of ults online soon as well. As we do see, try to poke out. Swift's probably going to start looking for an angle here to go wild with the swords. But here, Scumpler falls immediately. No, they stack support ults. That's a massive opponent from Fairytail. They didn't communicate him. But they're going to take out Aizu. D going to come in with the Rage Royal Flush. Not going to get anything aside. He gets taken out immediately. Ultimate from Wolford's going to use the Plot Trap, but it's not going to be a thing. Swag can use they used so many ultimates. They used 5 ultimates and they lost the fight.
Yep, they used too much value right there, and that's why Dini was able to get some free value right there. Nobody was able to look at him or stop him right there.
Yeah, we don't see an adjustment. Okay, we see an adjustment for Swag. Gonna go over to the Penny Parker, but they're able to go. They don't have the Fairytails of any support ults for this next fight. They stacked them. Psionic Seduction now used by Gutpuller. They're gonna have a Runner Rage and Royal Flush from Aizu copying the Gambit with the God of Mischief. Swift goes for the final exam. Gonna try and hit the jackpot. Doesn't look like, I think he's got it, but they've lost 2. Trying to just get picks on the eyes, just bouncing on the head constantly because he has that sword upgrade. Trying to just keep slashing away. Not going to get anything as Aizu finally takes him down. And Fairytail, as we see the consequences of stacking both of the strategist ultimates now.
I mean, we're seeing Gamba Loki here. I mean, that ultimate, though they did take, do 5 ultimates and all that stuff, they're able to come back with it pretty easily. And Riolu, because it little added factor that Gambit ult actually buffs the amount of ult charge you get. He's already at 83.
Yeah, side beef close to another one as well. This is why Gambit Loki is such a strong strategist backline. If you have people that your backline can play either one of these characters, it just puts you at a massive advantage of both far band. Riolu gonna go into Kraken Impact, only gonna hit Swift. Swift's trying to just take out Swag. They're gonna take out Swag. Swift's gonna take the picture so he can try and get these upgrades as quick as he can. Gonna go for Haresh. Gonna go in with the God of Thunder.
Oh, gets blocked.
Any picks? Haresh gets low. Swift's trying to chase him down. Boom. Is he gonna get the pick? He's gonna go for the final exam. Trying to hit the jackpot on Haresh. Does he get it? I don't think he has. I think he
does.
Has now. Gonna take out Haresh. Going for Wilford now. Trying to get more. He's gonna pick up 2. Swift going crazy on this Deadpool. Well, and we see the value that this character gets. He could just he's just able to slash and dash forever until he's taken out.
And giving them a second
And
point.
we see them finally at this point where they have 3 minutes on the clock.
A lot
They
of
can
time
get this
left.
in yeah, if they can get this in relatively quickly, they're going to come in with the time advantage. If they go to extra rounds, Swag gets picked, gets out of position, and get taken out immediately.
Yeah, the confidence I think is getting
now.
to them right there, because
We're
we're seeing Swift get taken out almost every gunfight. I mean, maybe Dini was just trying to warm up a little bit right here, but like, real going back to like the Hella, I mean, just makes sense. If it was working before, it's gonna work again. But also, Whitford's still going the Elsa here. I mean,
from the looks of Swift thinks Swift has almost all of his upgrades. Probably just only missing the gun upgrade, which is the ult you don't use on Deadpool, on Duelist Deadpool. Oh, Haresh! Oh, he's on the Angela. He's gonna throw Gallon off the map. That's
Angela on this map is really good, especially with this point being so hard to kind of sustain on the bridge.
Yeah, Fairytail's just gonna have to back up here. They need to stabilize. Wait for Gallon to come back, but they don't. Haresh takes another pick on the Dini.
Oh no! Oh, the guy that can fly!
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a big ult too!
God, it's big! It's 4!
Oh my gosh. They have...
They're just doing so much. Fairytail needs to find a way into this.
Yeah, they're stacking up.
Dean has the Galactic Legend. Gut Puller has Stack Seduction. The ultimate for Swift is off a cooldown, so we can start building up towards it. Haresh trying to look for another kidnap. Not gonna go for it. Knows that he can't get. It's gonna back up. Here he comes for round 2. Tries to get a pick. Gonna get knocked away by the Invisible Woman. Stack Seduction is gonna be used from both sides. God of Mischief gonna be used by Ice. You're gonna throw it out a Rachel Royal Flush. Dean with the Galactic Legend.
Oh!
He's gonna take it out by Riolu again. Gut Puller's gonna take out Swag now. It's a Vanguard for a Duelist. Goddess of Death now gonna be used by Riolu. Not gonna get anything. Probably gonna take it out of it immediately. Wilford takes out Gut Puller. Swift goes for the ultimate on Deadpool. Final exam. Can he pass it? I think he's got the jackpot. Yes.
No, it doesn't matter.
Wilford coming up crazy on the Semifrost, on this Elsa Bloodstone. My bad. We're going to be going into this final fight here. Mobdo has the invisible boundary. This is just a thing need to potentially get this. But here comes the Angela all from Haresh. Gonna have to
Force in a bad position too.
I don't like, dude. They probably didn't need to use this. Haresh is so out of his teams on the west. Here comes the Raging Royal Flush to take out Haresh now. Is it gonna be enough? Block truck used by Wolf. We're gonna take out Gut Puller. That's a massive. Action's gonna get 2. It's both Vanguards. Gut Puller falls. Gallagher is staying alive, but Dean takes out Riolu. Dean takes out 2. Dean trying to put the team on his back, but the Vanguards are down for Fairytail. There's no sustain as Dean falls. This may just be it. Swift takes out Wilford. Can Swift come alive on this Deadpool? As we see Haresh trying to take out the backline, but they're patty cakey. He can't take on. He knows he has to back away. Tries to now sit and contest Swift on this point. Portal is back now. Gut Puller on the Doctor Strange. Meteor M online for Gallon. Needs to come up big with this, but D takes out Haresh. This may be the pick and our pick we need. Vanguard down for Fox Boy. But Swag is close to the sound seduction. Domains are used now by Aizu, but Swift falls. He was close to the ultimate. And Meteor M, it's not going to get anything. It's going to hit the wall. Goddess of Death not going to be used by Riolu. There's not another ultimate to contest this. Gut Puller trying to hold it for as long as he can, but Bobdo falls. It's just a Lunastone to keep alive. Dean is so close to this Galactic Legend. He needs to get it online. He's going for it. Is he going to get it? Picks against Wilford. Can he get more? He gets Riolu. Dean trying to put the team on his back, but a Rachel Royal Flush from Aizu with the Goddess of Death. But it's not going to be enough. Both of them fall. I think this is it. Swift is still on, and it's going to do it. Fairytail is going to get a 3-0. No, excuse me. Fox Boy is going to get a 3-0 on Fairytail. And Fairytail is going to drop to 0-3. What a performance by Fox Boy Maid Cafe.
Wow.
Haresh coming up big on the Vanguard. We saw what he did on that Angela. Even Angela. That Angela ult was ultimately like one of the main things that started off them winning this game, winning this map, just forcing the invisible boundary out, basically just throwing down the ultimate, doing nothing with it, and leaving. And they still threw out that boundary. Just a massive blunder by Mobdo.
Yeah, that was basically the ultimate that would have probably pushed them to get that third point, but because we use it in such a bad angle, like, we probably could have kept on healing through. It's not like a Groot like that's constantly taking you down. It's something that just slows you down. And having that kind of Mobdo kind of sell a little bit right there with that ultimate kind of hurt. And,
Yeah.
you think, Luna would be the one that's actually dying the most here, considering that Invisible Woman does have more survivability, but no, he was just taken out again and again and again. I mean, Haresh on that last point, able to take out both Jalen and Dean at the same time. I mean, Dean can fly up compared to Jalen, but it was a still taken out. Dean did do a good job of switching back to the Star Lord. We saw him that save it on that last map. Honestly, could have got a lot of value from last map, possibly making it a 5 game, like a 4th game here. But now, pretty much
Uh,
everybody doing their favorite: Riolu, Wolfert, and Haresh.
yeah. All right. Think we're gonna have a post game interview. Yep. Aizu. Does anyone in does the chat have someone they would like for Aizu to bring along with them to the interview?
Let's see. We're 2-minute delay, so they're gonna be a little behind. But
All right. All right.
I can go ahead and get them in chat.
All right. Yep. We're gonna take about a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the post game interview with Aizu, captain of the Fox Boy Maid Cafe. Don't go anywhere. Here, Fox Boy Maid Cafe beats Fairytail 3-0. Their record goes to 2-1.
All right. We'll be right back to the short intermission.
All right. Welcome everyone to the post game interview. We are joined by Aizu, the captain of Fox Boy Maid Cafe, And by the request of chat, we brought Wilford the sub for Fox Boy Maid Cafe. Aizu, congratulations on the win today. You guys are now 2-1, 2-1 in y'all's division. Division technically second place is in y'all's division. Congratulations. So, what strategies or plans did y'all have going into this game, to get the win today?
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So honestly, our plan coming in was to have Swag on Venom, the whole time, but then he started getting his Venom banned out. So he was just filling on tank really, but Wilbert did an amazing job. He was a triple for a little bit on that last round. Yeah, and that's about it.
Yeah. So, quick question. This is the first time I've seen it. So, big question on my side. Both sides banning Devil Dinosaur first. Is that like something new people are doing now in matches, or was that just a personal thing for y'all that y'all didn't want to play into the dinosaur?
Hmm. I mean, honestly, we just didn't want to play into the dinosaur, and it didn't seem like they were uh gonna protect Gambit. So you just went for the Dino ban instead of Gambit first. That was the plan there.
Yep.
And
And
yeah, go ahead.
you can go ahead, Fert.
All right. So basically, I like to mention, Swag was trying to play that Venom, but they kind of like trying to go hard for it. Uh, I like to mention the factor that y'all are doing really good support switch right there as well. I mean, we saw, uh, at first, we're just going, Gambit mostly. Side Beef doing an amazing job on Gambit, kind of keeping himself up as well as you. But also, whenever we saw the Loki switch, I was like, wow, because that was left open. I'm very surprised. I mean, have you played Loki before in the like tournament? Is that why they were kind of like offset by it and surprised they didn't ban it? I see.
Wait, what was that? Was that? Are you asking us?
Basically,
My bad.
I was asking is, did people know that you played Loki like that?
I did play Loki. Our first matchup, I did play Loki on that exact same map too. Yeah,
Oh wow! And they just
No.
apparently they just didn't know, and
they didn't
they
know.
didn't ban
Yeah.
it out.
Nope.
Yep. So I have a question for Wilford. Wilford, on map three, knowing you because I played with you at LSU, I played with you in the first tournament.
Yup.
That strat going behind the team with Ultron, with Iron Man, that was your idea, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Also,
So
also,
was portaling the
since when,
Namor, but
That hey,
also,
we'll get to
also,
that.
since when did you play Namor? Because you would never play Namor when we played on the same teams.
uh
He's just a hater, bro.
start of season
Exactly.
7. Maybe season 7.5. I got him to level 14.
Wow.
Ooh, a few more levels away from
Yep.
Lord.
Exactly, bro. I was losing
So
in
yeah,
comp.
yep.
So I picked up
So
Namor.
yep, and that yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
overall, very good performance on the Namor. The only thing I did see that was questionable
oh
was
no,
was the ultimate on the map first map. You're running away. You just throw an ulti throw the whale at your feet for like no reason. We're just like, uh,
Hey, they
that
were
okay.
walking
hey,
forward.
no, they
all
were
right?
walking forward. They were like, okay, let's get them. Let's all, they're trying to thirst you
If they
so
kept
hard.
walking forward, I
They
would
would
have
have
gotten them very
died.
low or killed
Yeah,
them, and I didn't get staggered.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly. You saved yourself.
yeah,
You got your KDs up, just a little bit.
I was stat padding.
Exactly.
yep. And all right, yep.
Right?
And
He gets
Aizu,
it.
your team is now 2-1 in the tournament. Y'all have 2 games left. If I remember, those are against Icy Hot
Mhm.
and Team Croc. Which of those 2 teams are you looking forward to playing in the rest of the group stage? And what teams outside of your group are you looking forward to potentially playing come the playoffs?
Okay, so I'm looking forward to play against Team Croc because we did have a match, but it was postponed or whatever. We had to cancel it. So I'm
No.
looking forward to that. And like honestly, I'm looking forward to play against Team Cinder again potentially later on
Hmm.
because we did not have our full team, and and honestly, our team had a lot of sub issues that day, but it was a
Hey,
good
yo, just
game.
summon Wilford. Y'all got it, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was busy.
that's that. Yep.
Yeah.
uh,
All right.
not, and I got one more thing for Wilford right here,
Yeah.
and dude, those Namor flanks were crazy the whole entire game. I wasn't sure because, like you said, even recently picking up Namor, got him to level 14. Um, how long did it kind of get you to realize, like, wait a minute, I can just do this, and then they weren't looking at you for like majority of the match?
You know, when I was it was first game when they were playing full dive on domination, and I'm like, wait a second, none of them shoot bullets. I'm gonna shoot my squid, so I just put them on a wall where the Rocket or Jeff couldn't see, and then I waited for them to dive in, and then I threw a fork at them. I'm like, wow, this is easy. And then on defense round on Yigsguard Convoy, I was still throwing fish behind them, and they weren't looking. So when we went to attack, I'm like, guys, I got an idea. Hear me out. What if we got 4 minutes off the start? Portal has a 3-minute cooldown, meaning if we get full held, we'll have it by the minute left mark. What if y'all put me through the portal behind them? I wait for y'all to do anything, and then I will throw 2 squids down and fork one of them.
Wait, that's what that portal was?
That's
They
exactly
portaled
what
you
that
be-
portal
They
was.
portaled
Yeah.
you behind the team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. To be honest, we watched.
It's like, what's
we
the portal
saw the
for?
portal
And then
we
all
were
of a
just
sudden,
like, we were like, wait, there's a portal right there. We don't know what it did, but
Go
thank
back
you
to
for
the replay,
but
bro.
thank you
You'll see me drop that Moon Knight.
We will go back to the replay.
And then I
Thank
flew
you-
away on my
thank you
magical
for the-
sleigh. I said,
thank you
"Go,
for the
Rudolph,
information.
go!"
oh man,
You
I
don't,
mean,
you don't have a sleigh. You have a bubble.
Shut the frick up.
hey, it works. It works. He's technically still
Hey,
fine. He's
I-
floating away.
yeah.
He's floating away.
You're talking to the number 1 Namor sub?
Number one Namor in the
Today.
tournament. Nah, that was completely crazy. But
What
no,
about Croc, though?
Who?
Ooh, that's right. You gotta remember Croc.
Yeah.
Nah,
What
whatever.
about
Y'all,
Throw me-
it looks
throw
like
me
y'all
in the-
tied
throw
after
me
that
in.
match. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
especially when
alright.
people aren't looking at you.
All right, you have any more questions for Giraffe? Because I don't have any more.
I don't believe so. And I want to give y'all the opportunity. I do this every single stream. Who would y'all like to shout out specifically on your team? Not the whole team. Let's because I get that answer every single time. Let's say somebody that you feel like expressed really well into this match.
Oh, frick.
Can I go first?
I know it's a loaded
Oh,
question.
I want to shout out Wilford, bro. W sub.
Let's go.
Honestly.
Thank
Couldn't have done it without him. Shout out to this guy. Yeah.
I'm looking through the history right now. Let's see here.
I mean, Haresh did pretty good. Side Beef did pretty good. I mean, his Gambit gameplay.
Oh yeah,
was good at
Giraffe.
first
Do we have
game.
an update on Grelp versus Waffle
Actually,
House?
let's go
Yeah,
and
I'm
see right
I'm gonna
quick.
have to shout out Riolu. He got some pretty good finals. So did
Oh, yeah.
Haresh. They got a lot of damage, a lot of final hits. That was pretty tight.
Ooh, no, I think honestly, they be y'all be setting them up. But I'm trying to see what the progress is on it. But no, thank y'all so much for coming through the interview. Actually, a lot of people were asking for Side Beef here. Not gonna lie, and
I see how it
I'm
is.
willing to invite him if he's available.
We could next time. It's gonna be. I think we could bring him in. We could bring him in next time.
bring him in next time because
Yeah.
what is it? Do y'all have any matches planned this later this week?
No, we do not.
Okay.
Not this week.
All right, I think that
Maybe we could
we'll do it for the post game interview. Thank you,
No.
Izu, and Wilford. Once again, congratulations on the win, Izu, and the rest of Fox Boy Maid Cafe. Good luck with your last 2 matches in the group stage. That is going to do it for the stream tonight. Fox Boy Maid Cafe gets the victory, 3-0 over Fairytail. Thank you, Fairytail. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, my name is Golden Boot. This was Giraffe. Thank you all for watching the stream, and we will see y'all in future matches. Have a good night.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm mid buying the Black Cat skin. I'm gonna be so free with you.
Peace. That's completely understandable. No, we'll get Side Beef next time. 1-7. We'll get him next time for sure.
We will
nope.
get side beef next time, guaranteed.
Everybody out. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.